Okay. This will be an interesting one. Hands shaking again, folks. Trying to steady myself, which is really difficult. 141.4 for that. I'm going to add a little bit of contrast. Alright, let's see what we have. We have here it's from the Seniors magazine, and it's just the Travel Right International. So it's a cruise. So this, I don't know if you could call it a lift out, but it's obviously to do with cruises, that you go on boats. Boring. Oh, I guess they could be fun, but I'm not really typically attracted to doing that kind of travel. But this is aimed at seniors, not young people, relatively young people like myself. And that just went all a bit funny. Let's see if this turned out a happy accident. But yeah, this is from a senior paper. So for old people, in other words. Anyway, I think we've done something interesting. I think that looks quite cool. So we're going to use this as our master copy. The nerds will inherit the copier world. Yes, they will, folks. No doubt about it. I have every belief that that's going to happen when the whole photocopier industry collapses on itself because of greed. The nerds will take over, and they'll do a really good job at running the show. Because greed does not achieve anything good in this world and in the next. So you have to basically just live your life the way you should and not be greedy. Try to do good for mankind rather than evil. So this is what we just photocopied. We're just going to throw that on the recycle pile. But yeah, we just have to try and make a way of... I'm actually thinking, if we enlarge it too big, we're going to cut off all that lovely stuff there. All these buildings are going to get all crammed out. So we're just going to leave it on 100, and we're just going to put this in the whatever. This looks ugly, but we're just going to leave it like that, and this is going to be the centre of our job, if I'm correct. I'm wondering where the centre of this job really should be. I'm actually thinking that might be it, and we might just enlarge a little bit off the edge. But basically, yeah, we've got to learn to be giving. We've got to try and give to the world, give to the world, so that the young people of the future will have a place worth living in. And that's what we have to do. We have to basically think of future generations. Even if you're an old person and you don't care what happens to your own life because you're going to die or pop off or cark it, whatever, kick the bucket, kick the can. Well, basically, you've got to think about those people that you gave birth to, and the people that your children will give birth to, your grandchildren. You got to think about these things instead of just thinking, oh, it's okay because I'm going to die and I'm not going to see this world the way that it's become. So, you got to basically think for the future. You got to think long term. Otherwise, why did you bring children into the world only to have their future snatched away because you want to live a more affluent life, or you don't care what happens, So you got to think, whatever, it's just so hard to deal with this selfishness that we have in this world. It's just so great. It's become a huge pandemic almost. And people just don't care about the fucking future. And they don't care about their grandchildren. I mean, that's really selfish. Why have children if you're not going to fucking give a flying fuck about them or their grandchildren? You know, why? Why bother? I'm actually thinking, I forgot whether I actually hit the mirror image button. Sometimes I forget. Yes, I forgot. So I saved a piece of paper. So basically, you got to think for the future, folks. You can't just think, oh, I'm going to be retired happily. I don't care about my grandchildren. Blah, blah, blah. Fuck off. You know, it's like, that's just not acceptable. So, but that's not the kind of shit I want to do. I'm not even going to have children. I can't have children now because I'm 46 and I'll be 47 in the next few months. So I'm not going to be, I'm way past my prime. I asked my GP, how old is the maximum age that you can safely have kids? And she said 42, and I'm 46. So there you go. It's stupid for me to have kids. So, but I've got a bright future ahead, and I want to make a bright future for future generations, even long after I'm dead. But anyway, that looks really quite cool. I think now we can call this demo quits.